Alright, well, I accidentally made an amazing fuzz tone, so I figure might as well document how I did that for my reference, and maybe someone out there might take a trick out of my book and give this a shot. So basically, let's see here. Let's just run down the initial tone that I had to run off for this fuzz bass. Not very inspiring. I mean, it's just not. So, basically, I run through all the first inserts on every channel are all waves NLS. I think this plugin is completely indispensable, and I think you're crazy if you don't use it. So right now I'm using the NLS Nevo channel. Mic is engaged, which gives me a 20 dB boost, which I'm then pushing into drive, which is 12 dB into the output fader, also cranked 12 dB. So the VCA is there's nothing here being driven even harder, but basically I'm cooking the living daylights out of this channel. The SLC, or SSLE channel, is pretty much just a little bit of EQ here. Has a good gate. I don't know. That's just kind of part of my template. Then the compressor I run is the MooTube for this particular part of the fuzz tone. I really like this. It's a fake Moog tube compressor. I really like this for kind of just throwing bass tones in that you want to just kind of like, I don't know, kind of want to let them soak in there. It's hard to explain, but even when you have it set for fast and fast, it is not a rapid plugin. So, we're not rapid, I shouldn't say plugin. This compressor module of this plugin is not particularly fast, so I kind of like it for just this silky bass tone type thing. So that's how I'm turning, that into this tone here. Now, you'll notice on the side of this, I have these panned hard left and these panned full right. So we'll start with left. Again, let's just follow what we're doing here. This is the original tone, just kind of a pluggy, muddy mess. So, same deal as far as the first two inserts go, except this time I'm not running the mic input, which means I'm 20 dB down compared to over here, which you'll see why. SLC, same deal, a little bit of EQ, mostly sac gate. Now I'm running the fake Neve compressor in the MIG-TSP Ultimate Compressor Bundle. I like this because you can slam the living daylights out of it and it'll maintain a nice sort of crunchiness to it. Now the biggest difference is going to be found in how I'm handling the Sansa amp. So this one over here is our center one, and this one over here is our left. So put them right here. You can see first off, preamp dimed, because I really want this to be a fizzy, sizzly, smoking mess. So best way to do that is you dime your preamp. I don't care what kind of amp you have. Dime the pre, you're gonna get sizzles, and it's gonna be a smoky mess. High is dimed again, same reason. This is just meant to cook the living daylights out of it. Everything else is just kind of nudged around. It's not anything like the lower bass tone where I actually have dime, kill, dime, unity, almost unity, whatever. You notice the levels are pretty much the same. I'm pretty sure that's actually unity for the plugin. So there's that, and then we're running into the compressor, as I said. So that comes out like this. And remember, this is the same tone that's making middle. I'm going to refer to this, now the low, as the middle. This is the left, so same sound, but I've managed to get this going on so far. Now, I have this, and like I said, very sizzly, very cookie. So I wanted something very mid-rangey and kind of something to fill in the mid-range between that low and then that sizzle. So again, this time a little different here. We're running the spike channel with the mic in, no drive, and Unity fader. Same deal here. Gate, a little bit of EQ. Let's get these three going again. So this right here is on the left. That's on the right. This is our middle one. So over here on the right channel, preamp is actually completely killed because I wanted this to be very punchy mid-range, and the way you do that is kill your preamp. It's basically the opposite of sizzle. If you want punch, kill the preamp. Then buzz, pull that back, punch, dime, crunch, kill, drive, dime. The rest is pretty much the same. Now, big difference here is I'm using the free Brainworks Big Clean Sleep V2, which is a nice little. It's very, very, very simple, but it has this, nice little interface. You can toy around with this thing, or do it the right way with knobs. But input gain, whatever. It's a nice little plugin. So I'm using this to kind of sculpt the tone, and then again, running the Neve, fake Neve, get that nice crunch out of it, and it comes out sounding like this, which fills in where this leaves off, and then that rounds everything out. And then we take these and we push them into this, which is kind of the thing that makes everything possible. It is the Brainworks BX Control V2, and in this situation, really the three controls that I kill these. We're not using them. It's mono maker, stereo width, input gain. That's what matter. Mono maker I'm using so that anything in these channels, these I have slapped in the middle. But even so, the mono maker, the way it works is you'll see that frequency below. Anything below that is, made into mono, which means your stereo width enhancer is not going to be screwing with those frequencies, which is important for phase. It's important for tonality. It's important for all sorts of things. Then the third important thing here is the input gain. This is great for trim, great for boost. I'll actually just really quickly show you over here on a drum bus. I just have it dimed to hell, because that's what the bus needed. So it's a great plugin. It also has fantastic meters. So when we get these cooking, what will happen is, so I'm going to demonstrate how the stereo width knob now is basically the, I don't know what they would call it in a fuzz pedal, maybe the focus or whatever, but it's basically the mid-range presence of my little fuzz channel. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna play some tone and spin this knob around, and you'll hear what I mean. So there you can see that the stereo width is basically the mid-range presence. The mono maker is almost, I'm not familiar with fuzz pedals, to be honest. I just know that they have three knobs. You turn them all up, plug in your guitar, and it sounds great. And then of course if you wanted, you can go just below realistic with your gain. So in this situation, the song requires that low end to exist. So I'm not going too crazy with the stereo width, because if I go too crazy with the stereo width, then it's kind of gonna get a little overwhelming. So that's just kind of how it works into the overall sound there. And yeah, so that's my little fake fuzz bus. It's kind of like, it's simple, you know, just cooking some channels, knowing how to work some amps, and then throwing it into this little BX V2, BX Control V2. I strongly suggest picking this thing up. Very useful. Oh, great meters, fantastic meters. So yeah. Oh, and you can also do stuff like that. So, alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.